So, this weekend is Super Bowl weekend, and we are going to be treated to 3.5 hours or so of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing against the Kansas City Chiefs. And I thought, why don't I come up with a cocktail to mark that event? And the one that I came up with today is the Buccaneer. And I don't know why I chose that over, say, the Kansas City iced tea. I'm certainly not particularly a Tom Brady fan, although, Deflategate and all of that. But, you can't deny the fact that the man knows how to play. I mean, he is an amazing quarterback. And if he wins a game with the Buccaneers, that'll be kind of amazing, really. But also, you can probably see I'm not wearing a shirt from either of those teams. I am wearing my Oakland Raiders shirt. And when I first moved to America, I was already a Raiders fan, and my extended family then took me to a few games, and I thoroughly enjoyed them all, and almost got into trouble at a couple of tailgates. And I remember one game with John McCabe, and we were there in the rain, watching the rain. I can't even remember if we lost or won. My leather coat got ruined, my leather shoes, my Doc Martens got ruined. We were staying there for 3 hours in the pouring rain, and then I had to get a train down to Santa Cruz to go and see Dan and his family, and it was miserable, but I thoroughly enjoyed that. And the Raiders' chief enemy, if you can excuse the pun, is in fact the Kansas City Chiefs, which is, they've played a lot of games. The Chiefs have the upper hand, but surely, even though I don't see those guys very much now, they would not appreciate me supporting the Kansas City Chiefs. So as a Raiders fan, although now they've moved to Las Vegas, I don't know if I'm still going to support them. I am going to come up with this drink, and it's a tiki type of drink, and it's using as its main ingredient a piratey drink, which be rum are. I am using Captain Morgan Private Stock. It's a spiced rum. You need a spiced rum, and this is quite a decent one actually. There's a lot to choose from. Captain Morgan Private Stock. I am going to put in 1.5 ounces of that, although, as my friend CJ says, you can never put too much rum into a drink, so don't be too worried if you just sort of put a little bit more in, just to make it a bit more ho-ho-ho-ish, I suppose, would be the thing, and a bottle of rum and all the rest of that. It takes 2 other spirits in there as well. One is a white cacao, and I've just got the De Kuyper's stuff. You can use any kind of, this is all there was locally, so it's all I could use. It's obviously a bit chocolatey and sweet because it's a liqueur. You need 1/2 ounce of that stuff. And then the third alcoholic ingredient is velvet falernum, and that really is the thing that makes it much more of a tiki-like drink. And it's also rum-based, so it goes very, very well. And another 1/2 ounce of that good stuff. It takes 2 kinds of juices. The first I'm going to put in is 3/4 ounce of pineapple juice, not quite freshly squeezed, thank you Mr. Dole. And the other one though, it takes 3/4 ounce of lime juice, and I'm just going to squeeze one of these limes into my glass right here. As I recall, you get about an ounce to a lime, approximately speaking. So I'm just going to squeeze the whole thing in there. But to be honest, it won't really kill me if it's a little light on the lime. I sometimes find that a little too acidic in a drink, but no, it turns out, yes, my guess was right. There's a solid 3/4 ounce and a little bit left over as well. And then the last ingredient into my shaker is just going to be a dash of regular Angostura aromatic bitters, which hopefully you have in your cupboard when you need to make a pink gin. What else are you going to use? Give that a good shake. And there we go. And I'm just going to strain this through the top of the glass, of the shaker rather. Obviously, if you've got a strainer, use that. But I kind of like it coming out a bit frothier as it does from this thing. Makes it look pretty cool. Oh, there we go. Very yo-ho-ho-ish. And it just takes one garnish, which is a bit of grated nutmeg on top. Like so. And let's see what we've got. Oh yes, very yo ho ho.